Romanian, right?
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching this. Welcome to another episode. Oh my God, Wavy, bro. It's a special episode for the love of the game. Euro 2024 preview. Joined by myself, Dre. Got Ronaldo with us. And I don't know why he's wearing an Arsenal shirt today, but he wasn't here for the finale, so he's trying to make up for lost time. But Wavy Davy is here as well. What are you saying, lads? You good?
Yeah, man, we're here.
Done.
For the love of the game.
Good. As always, Arsenal not playing in the Euros, Wavy.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm 366 rude boy. Yeah, I'm out there, outside all the time for my team. Understand? Man said Arsenal is... That's funny. Still, I ain't gonna lie, that's better. But I'm gonna get the Black England shirt though. The Black England shirt's cool. But for now, man's working with this. Yeah.
Okay. No problem, mate. So yeah, this episode we're mainly just gonna go through the tournament. We're gonna talk about some of the favorites. I'll make our predictions. Also, we're gonna take a little deep dive in the England squad. We'll talk about the 26-man squad. Obviously, the starting lineup for the first game and their chances of how far they can go in the tournament. First of all, I will show everyone the 26-man squad that Southgate's taken to the tournament. Lads, let me know your thoughts on the squad. And if there's anyone that should be going to the tournament, anyone that should have been, left at home, all right? One sec.
All right, cool. So I ain't got that much time, so I'm gonna go first. Yeah. Let me dissect this. It won't take long.
Can you see that?
It won't take long. Yes.
So England squad goalkeepers: Henderson, Pickford, Ramsdale. Defenders: Dunk, Gomez, Gay, Konsa, Shaw, Stones, Trippier, Walker. Midfield: Trent, Alexander-Arnold, Conor Gallagher, my guy Kobe Mainoo, pause, Adam Wharton, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Jarrod Bowen, Eberiche Eze, my guy, pause, Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney, and Ollie Watkins. Lads, your thoughts on that squad?
Boom. So let's start.
Oh, start with you, Wavy.
Let's start where you didn't. If we're looking at this squad in full totality, yeah, you didn't mention one name. There's one name that's on that you haven't mentioned. What's the name that's on there?
Gareth Southgate.
Correct. Absolutely. Boom. Yeah, boom. So that's the first problem. Yeah, that's the first problem with the team. So let's not even touch on the players yet. The first problem is Gareth Southgate, yeah, because he's the manager. And if he wasn't the manager, then you'd have arguably one of England's best defenders with this squad to choose from right now, Ben White, as an option. Now you see what I got. You get me?
Oh, gosh.
But I'm going to balance it. I will balance it. Because not only Ben White, my two players that I think should be in this team that are not there, the other player is James Maddison. Because I don't think that there's nothing that England have to offer that's slightly different from the usual stuff. Like, I'll be real, and I'll say it straight. I don't think Declan Rice for England is that effective in the system that they play. And I think that, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think Declan Rice is that effective for England in the system that they play. So therefore, for me, that's why I started with a manager, because as far as I'm concerned, the way that England play is not effective to the team that they've actually selected. So yeah, my two players would be Ben White and James Maddison.
Okay. Anyone in that squad you think should not be in that?
Do you know what? sorry, I'm going to add one third player. I think Grealish should potentially be in the squad. I think I can understand what people are saying about the fact that he hasn't played that much games, etc., etc. But I think if you're looking for something different in a tournament and you've got a 26-man squad, Grealish is a player that you potentially lean on. So to go back to your question, I don't know if I would have taken Conor Gallagher and Adam Wharton. Both of them. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would have taken both of them. I'm not sure if I would have taken Bowen over Maddison in this squad. Is Bowen going to get games? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. But Ronaldo, what's your thoughts, my G?
Boy, where do I start?
Okay.
What's the first question, Jay? Let me just build from the ground up.
What do you think of that 26-man squad? And is there anyone that you think should be in the squad that isn't?
Squad's not balanced. First off, there's like 0 left backs fit. Well, Luke Shaw's in training today, but he hasn't played all season, so straight away the squad's not balanced. You gotta look at the team that you're bringing to a tournament. Come on, man. How many left footers in the team? Well, left backs anyway. So that's from the off tree, yeah. And also, it's inexperience in vital positions, important positions. There's no tournament experience. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know Gay, or how you pronounce his name, that Palace player, centre back that used to be at Chelsea. He's played in tournaments for England, but under 21 levels, youth level. Konsa, no experience. Do you know what I mean? Like, Adam Wharton is a good player, but I would have took Ward-Prowse personally. I would have taken Ward-Prowse for that position. Bit experienced there, you know what I mean? Already got Kobe Mainoo, inexperienced, good player, young boy though, you know what I mean? So you got 2 players, no tournament experience, and that's a vital position. You know what I'm saying? That's middle of the park there. And centre back and left back. Woof. Now you're thinking, what's Southgate doing? You know what I mean? The last warm-up game, we had like 6 million right backs on the pitch, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? We had Trent, we had Trippier, we had Konsa, we had Bear, man. The team's on balance, but yeah, players that I would have obviously Jack Grealish. Come on, man, gotta bring him, bro. It's gotta be there. It's experience. You need to balance the squad. It's a tournament. You might just need a man to come in. You know what I'm saying? Hold off the thing. Like, I didn't go for the first name off the cuff, but Rashi's gotta be there, bro. It's tournament experience, bro. Match winner.
100%. Sorry.
You feel me? Like,
sorry. That's one I forgot to add. Sorry.
You feel me? But
yeah,
I didn't want to go just say it straight
and
away.
What I say about Grealish, it's not about form.
Yeah.
In like how Southgate's gonna play and European tournaments and tournaments as a whole at international level. You need a Rashford fan. You need a Rashford. You need a Grealish.
Game changer. A match winner.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So obviously we're going off, past experiences, but we don't know what the manager's got up his sleeve. So we don't know. But from what I've seen, yeah, that's just obvious. Like, you're bringing players with no tournament experience, bro. You're bringing Gordon. Like, man's playing for England. It's a different goal. This ain't Newcastle, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? This is tournament football, bro. You got Gerard Bowen, good player. I'm happy he's getting his chance to go represent his country at a tournament, but at the end of the day, he's no experience, bro. So it's either, for me, you can't be taking that much inexperienced players going to a tournament like this where you've experienced before. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, man. And Mitchell as well. Sorry, what last one I'll end on. Mitchell, yeah. Tyreek Mitchell, bro. Left back, Palace. Take him. Should have been in the team. And that sounds harsh, but he should have been there, bro. He's a left back.
Mm.
He's English. What's the problem? You know what I mean? He's playing well. Just
I
like
hate
Adam
you.
Morton's
I hate
getting
you,
all
bro.
these flowers. Give him his flowers. He scored. He's assist. He's assist so many goals from Mateta. He scored. Come on, man. Get the young boy looking. But yeah, bro. That's me.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I think I agree with pretty much what both of you and Wavy said. The first problem is Gareth Southgate, but we'll get to that in a minute. But to me, Rashford should be in the squad 100%, and Grealish. In tournament football, it's not just the starting 11. It's usually your bench. When you need something, when it's 1-1 in the quarterfinals, and you need something different to come on the pitch to go and win you the game, you're gonna be looking on that bench, and if you want to see someone like a Rashford that could terrorize a right back for 10, 15 minutes and possibly create or score a winner, you take him. Grealish the same, can make something out of nothing. If I'm Harry Kane, for example, yeah, he probably looked at the last World Cup. It was like, raw. If I need something to come off the bench and I was struggling, I can look to the bench and see, raw, I ain't got to worry, because Rashford could come on and do something. Grealish could come on and do something. Foden wasn't even starting them. Foden could come off the bench and do something, you know what I mean? Or Raheem Sterling could come off the bench and do something. Now he's looking at the bench, say in the quarterfinals in a few weeks' time against, I don't know, Portugal. He's like, raw. Jared Bowen. Anthony Gordon.
It's hitting hope, innit? It's hope, really.
Ivan Toney. He was like Eze, like Wharton. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Like, to me, you've got to have the squad ain't just 11 players. It's got to be at least 16 or 17 men that you truly trust that could win you a game, innit? Like, after the start of 11, like, bro, Mainu, like, I'm not mad at Mainu getting called up and these guys getting called up, but England ain't just here to like, oh, let's get good tournaments to quarterfinals. England are expected to win this tournament. They're in that mix. Most bookies, they're the favourites to win this tournament, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you're bringing man that ain't even played Conference League football. You know what I mean? And it's the fact that England love penalty shootouts. So when it gets to penalty shootouts, who are you trusting to take a pen on this team? Really and truly, who are you trusting to take a penalty on this team? There's even dodgy man in the starting 11, bro. You know what I mean? Who's your match winners? Like, we're going to touch on the starting 11 in a minute, but I think outside of the starting 11, the only man I could hope could do something is Cole Palmer, bro. Everyone else is a question mark. Jared Bowen, this is the first game, whatever game he plays in the Euros is the biggest game of his life. The same for Mainu, Wharton, Gordon, could even say Cole Palmer, Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins, Conor Gallagher, Konsa, Gay, Dunk. That's madness.
It's crazy.
Even Joe Gomez. That's madness.
For real.
Like, even, bro, Rashford has to go. And I've been one of his I'm one of his biggest critics, but match winner, Grealish, match winner, even Ben Chilwell, left back, Tyreek Mitchell, left back, Fikayo Tomori, Champions League playing centre back for AC Milan, won the league 2 years ago. You're taking Lewis Dunk ahead of him. Madness. I just pray these men don't get. If Luke Shaw gets injured, England are screwed. Or if John Stones gets injured, England are screwed. That everything past the defense, no problems with. You know what I mean? But even that, Harry Kane goes down. Are we going to trust Ollie Watkins and Ivan Toney? Saka gets injured. At least before I could put Sterling there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Who we put in there? Jarrod Bowen. Listen. Hey.
I hear you, bro.
Gareth Southgate, yeah. It's
I hear
shocking.
you, bro. I hear you, but do you think it's the pressure that he's under though? The media, like before when he picked guys, we'll say, he always pick the same guys. It's like a poison chalice, bro. He can't get it right. Really, can he?
Well, like you look at other international teams, yeah. Like for example, France, Deschamps, he always picked Giroud, especially when he was at Arsenal, I believe. He wasn't playing all the time. But when he played for France, he delivered. So Deschamps kept playing him, won him the World Cup. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at playing players that ain't playing well for their club, but the manager trusts for England. Because at the end of the day, it's not just the playing. You're gonna have to acclimatize about 8 new players into an already settled squad, an already settled camp, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you've got 8 experienced players, but what would you say are more important members of the camp? People that are extremely liked in the camp, like a Jordan Henderson. I'm pretty sure Grealish is liked in the camp. Rashford. You've got to acclimatize these new guys into this camp. Some of these players have probably never been away from home this long. You know what I mean? It's totally, it's crazy. And you're expecting, and most of the experienced pros in this squad are young themselves now. The oldest was Harry Kane. Everyone else is pretty much young. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm bringing Jordan Henderson. I wouldn't even bring him to play, but just an old head in the camp. You know what I mean? Raheem Sterling, no. But Rashford I'm bringing, Grealish I'm bringing. You want to win a tournament. Don't get me wrong. I think all of these players deserve to go. But not when you're trying to win a tournament. If this was a tournament where you're like, let's get to the quarterfinals. Yeah, I'm here for it. But nah, no. Bro, England are one injury away from an absolute crisis. When before, I would never worry about a Saka getting injured or whoever played on the left getting injured or a Bellingham getting injured. Like, boom, if Bellingham gets injured, you're playing Mainu. And look how this country already treating him after the Iceland defeat. You know what I mean? Or even Conor Gallagher, bro. Like, the drop-off in quality is mad. And you're expecting these guys to go up against France. You're going up against Portugal, Spain, Germany. Come on, man.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. But you see,
you know what I mean?
Because you've touched on France, yeah? See, look at William Saliba. One of the best defenders in the Prem. He's on the bench for France. The media don't pick the team. Where's Elise? If he was English, he'd be starting.
Elise's going to the Olympics.
That's what I'm trying to say, Drake. You got to pay your dues.
Here's the thing, yeah?
You got to pay your dues with France.
This is why I rate France, yeah? None of this 33-man squad, 7 provisional, all that nonsense. They named their squad 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. They don't care about none of this. We're going to take 33 man and we're going to chop it down by 7. No. Here's my 26-man squad. Cool. They named their Olympic squad a week later. Like you said, Ronaldo, earn your dues, innit? Like you just said, at least they would be in this England squad. Probably 100%. Everyone should be starting.
That's it. The media picks the team. The media's got a big... No. Yeah. I hear you, bro. The media has a big influence on the England team. And I think they put the pressure on Gareth Southgate to make these decisions, because before, what he was doing wasn't that bad. Got to a final, got to a semi-final. Stick to your philosophy. He was working for you. Yeah, you got criticized, but now you're like, oh yeah, I'm picking players that's on form. You drop Rashford.
Crazy.
The media put the pressure on you, because personally, I don't think he wanted to drop Jack Grealish, Maddison, as Wavy mentioned. It's the media, because you set a precedence now. So everyone's like, okay, so you didn't take Rashford because he's not on form. So the critics are like, okay, what games did Jack play? Okay, Maddison fell off a cliff at Totty. You get what I mean, Jay? So now the media, builds that storm, builds that pressure, and now he has to react, and now he's taking a squad pure inexperienced players. It's just hit and hope, really. That's all it is with England right now. Honestly, like the squad, when you look at the overall, there's no experience in there to be winning tournaments.
I'm thinking like Adam Wharton, has had a good 6 months, but bloody 6 months ago you were playing against Preston. Now you're going to be playing in the potentially Euros. Like James Maddison could, bro. If I said in another group chat, if Adam Wharton was gone, why ain't Ross Barkley in the squad then? You know what I mean? Ross Barkley had a good season with Luton. I would say it's better than what Adam Wharton done at Palace. Why are you not taking Ross Barkley?
Experienced player,
you know what I mean?
Like, I get you. That's what I mean, bro. He's going for this inexperienced squad. It doesn't make sense. It's not even balanced.
It don't work, because at the end of the day, they might play good football, but boy, that only lasts for a few games and that. Like England, you're here to win. And here's where Gareth Southgate is a rubbish manager. Yeah? You got like, especially in a tournament when you know he's gone back on his principles, like you said, to favour the press. When if he stuck to his principles, no one would be complaining about the squad that much. I think the country as a whole would be more confident going into this tournament. Like, I just can't. I'm looking at this team and I'm thinking, like, there's no maverick ballers in the squad other than Phil Foden. When you go back to Euro 2020, everyone was clamoring for Sancho. I remember that. Everyone was clamoring for Foden, Grealish, Rashford. Maddison. Like, that's 5 players that you could bring off the bench and be like, yeah, go affect the game. Now you're setting up some of these players for the biggest failure in their careers, bro, at a young age. Eze, if he comes off the bench for a game and he don't do it, who's going to be the poster child for the blame? Eze or Mainu or Wharton?
Nah, Jay. I'm sorry, but see, England, yeah, there's always that underbelly, yeah, that we don't like to talk about, because we don't want to, like, bring up certain things. But let's be honest, bro. When's the last time Foden's had a good game for England? Let's just be honest. I can't
remember a game where he's had a great game for England.
That's what I'm saying. But yet still, we see no criticism of these performances in the press. We see the only shining light for England was Anthony Gordon. Come on, like, seriously, these are the things they report. So at the end of the day, there's always going to be that side to England where Southgate has now got the press on his side. So ultimately, we know who's going to get the blame. We already know, but we're not going to focus on that. But we already know if it goes left, you see what I'm saying? It's going to go that way, innit? But at the end of the day, bro, yeah, Phil Foden, like, let's talk about a starting 11, because you know what I'm saying? I don't want to focus too much on that. I just wanted to mention that because we have to put that in the mix, because it's a part of it. Unfortunately, that's just England, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Let's
go for it. What do you think's your starting? What will be your starting 11 for the first game? I think the first game is Sunday against Serbia.
Serbia, boy. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with Ezri Konsa and John Stones. On the left, I'm gonna go Gomez. Luke Shaw ain't ready. There's no point rushing him. Man ain't played all season. And I'm gonna go Trippier on the right. Yeah, and in midfield, I'm gonna go.
No Kyle Walker, no?
Actually, you know what? Now that you said that, let me rethink. let me go Trippier left back because I've seen him play there before. Because that's the problem with England. You know what I mean? Like I need Trippier on the pitch, bro. Set pieces and that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a tournament. You have to play. You know what I'm saying? Advantage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Jay? You gotta play percentages. So boom, yeah. I'm gonna go Trippier left back. I'm gonna go Kyle Walker, yeah, pace on the right. Then in midfield, I'm gonna go Deckers, as Wavy will say, Teklan. I'm gonna go Teklan Rice. Next to him, I'm gonna go Jude Bellingham. I know it's controversial, but we know he can play there. You know what I mean? He's played 10 all season. Yeah, he's up for Ballon d'Or, La
I think
Liga
that's
Player
his
of the
natural
Year.
position at 8.
You know what I
He's
mean?
at 8.
So, like, I know it's gonna be hard to convince him, but for me, I'll put him there. In it, this is England, bro. And then I'm gonna go Phil, even though Philip hasn't impressed for England for a minute, and that's just me being honest. Like, he's a good player. I rate the kid, but I can't tell when I've seen Phil put in a performance in the England jersey, bro. And that's just me being honest. You know, I say in the group all the time, Jay. I bring it up. No one want to talk about it, but everyone goes, "What you trying to say? Phil ain't world class?" Of course he's world class, but at the end of the day, bro, you just don't do it for England, innit? So, but I'm gonna put Phil there at 10. On the right, Bakayo, you don't know Saka, Starboy. You know, I'll say Saka sauce. Hopefully, you know, you shrug off this injury because we know the press is gonna kill him. And I know the kid's injured. But yeah, hopefully he can, you know, do a thing. The problem is on the left. On the left, yeah. I know they're not gonna go Palmer, but I'll go Palmer because Palmer's lazy, bro. Like a lot of Chelsea fans don't like hearing the truth. I told man, bro, it's my guy. I rate him, but he's not a winger, bro. He's not. He's not gonna bomb up and down the wing, get back, tackle, man. That's not his game. He's a 10, bro. He's a 10. But I'll go Palmer on the wing. Levels just for the creativity, just to give, you know, him and Foden can switch it up, switch positions. You feel me? Rotate. So yeah, I'll go Palmer. But I know they're gonna go Golden in it because he, you know what I'm saying. This is his tournament. And Harry, you know already, dirty Harry up front, bro.
Of course.
Come on.
Of course. I'm gonna go Pickford in goal, obviously. Right back, Kyle Walker. I think he's gonna go Gay and Stones, you know. It's a centre back pairing. Left back, first game. 1 second. Let me see this group. Hold on.
Serbia. Come on, man.
Second, no need to rush because the next game's next Thursday, isn't it? Let me just see. Denmark.
Don't be risking Shaw.
Yeah, Denmark's gonna be a difficult game. I'll play Shaw, you know. Because from what Shaw was saying that he was close to being fit for the cup final. So he's near enough ready. I don't know if he played. Did he play against Iceland?
Nah, bro. But he's trained today or yesterday. Not sure, but
you know what? Bro, I'll give him half an hour against Serbia then. I'll give him half an hour against Serbia. I'll play Trippier left back. Yeah, I'll play Trippier left back. Or even a Joe Gomez. You know what I mean? But yeah, this game, just get the job done. Because that Denmark game next Thursday could be a potential banana skin, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go Trippier. Midfield, Declan Rice picks itself. I'm gonna go Trent, you know. I think we're gonna be up against a low block, a team that's just gonna sit back. You need someone that can unlock them defenses, and Trent's passing can do that. So you're gonna need that. I think he's gonna be a key player for England in this tournament. I don't think he's gonna play the big games, the quarters, because you want a bit more solidity in the midfield. But for a game like this, Trent's perfect. In front of him, Jude Bellingham. He's not going to be. To me, I think Southgate's one of those guys that bows down to pressure in it. So everyone thinks he's a 10. I don't think he's an 8 to me. But his ability to bomb on will be something that England needs, especially when Kane drops deep in that. So Bellingham there. Out wide on the right, Bukayo Saka, man. I think he's the first name on the team sheet after Harry Kane, you know. Big up Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, big up Saka. Yeah.
Hopefully he don't get injured. Because if he's still injured, yeah, I think hopefully after this tournament he has a good break. Because I feel like the way I keep hearing he's injured and he's bound to have a serious injury at some point. God forbid it happens, but he just needs to have a rest after this tournament. Out wide on the left, Phil Foden. Because he, like you said, Palmer won't get up and down, but Foden will.
Yeah,
100%. He will help out Trippier.
Yeah.
And the way I watch England play, it's like he don't really play on the left. He comes inside, innit? Him and Bellingham link up and that. So I think that will be what Southgate would do again. And then, you know, England's record goal scorer. You know what? If England get a penalty in the quarters or the semis, I know Harry Kane's burying it now, you know. You see that season for Bayern Munich?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Different level.
Harry Kane's gonna bag some goals in this tournament. I'm going Kane top scorer anyway. We'll touch on that later, but I'm going Harry Kane top scorer in this tournament. Yeah, I can see him. Yeah, definitely Harry Kane. But yeah, that's my starting 11 for the Serbia game. Ronaldo, what's your thoughts? How far do you think England can go in this tournament?
Bro, that's a tricky question, you know. I've been asked this question.
How far do you think they're gonna go?
Quite a few times.
How far do you think they will go?
Do you know what? If they had the squad, the usual guys, the usual suspects, I'm expecting at least a final. Because it's an inexperienced squad, I'm still expecting a final, but they might come unstuck after quarters, semis, somewhere that, you know what I mean? Like surely England should get out of the group, should get out that stage, last 16. So I'm expecting, you know what I'm trying to say? And to be honest, I still have them as one of the favorites, Jay. So top 4, top 2, top 3, bro. You know, like that. With an inexperienced squad.
I think anything less than winning it's a failure.
Yeah.
Even if they brought the experienced man with them. I don't think they could even get away with the semis. I think if they got robbed in the semis, you could possibly but I look at the tournament and I'm like, the only teams that are probably better than England, France, Spain, maybe Germany because they're at home, but that's about it. To me, England got to be looking like, yeah, we can win this. We should win this. But when you got a manager talking, I see a quote come out today, or was it yesterday, about if we don't win this tournament, I know this will be my last tournament. Bro, this is why I know this man ain't won nothing in his life, you know. See, if that was a winner that was in charge of a team, who'd be like, nothing else than winning this tournament is acceptable. That's what a real winner says. Gareth Southgate already sounded like a loser before balls even being kicked.
Hey.
You don't fill this country up with any sort of optimism when you're talking like that. But yeah, man, England got to win it. I don't think anything else is acceptable now. They're the only major nation I've seen that has not won a major tournament in my lifetime.
For real.
Everyone else, Germany, Spain, Italy,
Portugal,
What, France,
France.
Portugal,
When you pray it, all the top
all other
nations.
countries, Argentina, Brazil, all of them have won a major tournament. I've not seen England. Bro, Greece have won a major tournament in my lifetime.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
bro. I hear you. I hear
Their
you.
time, it's their times now. They've got to win something. Got to win this world, this Euros. You know what I mean? But yeah, but Southgate,
Bro, that's what I thought before the Euros came, before the squad was announced, before all of this. I was like, yeah, England can win the Euros. Seriously. But now,
yeah. And
going in there with this squad, it's hope. It's more hope than confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I wouldn't say it was on a plate, but this Euros is kind of on a plate. Like, you ain't got to do much squad-wise if I was Southgate. Like, you just got to bring the man that's been doing it for you for the last few tournaments and a few newbies. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
that's all you
bro.
needed to bring to this tournament.
That's how you win tournaments, Jay. Because it's like these players don't really link up. So when you have to, he said it himself, like you said, he went back on his own his own philosophy. Do you feel me? When the press used to put him under pressure for picking the same players, that's what he said. You have to build that. You have to build that relationship. You have to build that. These players, they perform for England. You know what I mean? It's a different atmosphere. It's like we touch on France. Saliba's having an amazing season, but no, this is my partnership. This who's been playing for me in tournaments. You know, like that. Like they look at football different from England. England is more the press, bro. It's also, all about the press.
Also, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like when you look at the majority of these players, like other previous squads, it's the same people you see every time you come to the squad. So it's kind of like a family, isn't it?
That's it.
So when you're bringing new guys in, some might be socially awkward, some might be introverted, some don't like to talk. You're thinking like, how are these people gonna act and move around senior pros? You're looking like an Adam Wharton, yeah, for example. 6 months ago, he was watching these guys on Match of the Day. You might even look up to some of these players like a Harry Kane. Now you're playing next to him. Some of these men might get starstruck.
Nervous.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Man, are nervy,
some of these men have exactly. And like I said, this is the biggest game. Whatever minute these guys come on the pitch, I don't care if they're 4-0 up against Slovenia. If Jared Bowen comes on the pitch, that's the biggest game of his career, bro. Well, I look at the France team, and it's just a normal day out for them. They know we have to win this tournament. It's not even about playing well for these other nations like France and Spain. It's just navigating. If we play well, we play well, but it's just navigating our way to the final, and it was the final 50-50. England, you're hoping, like you said, Ronaldo, you're hoping that these men play well and then get a result. Because we know how it goes. England don't play well, they win. Press will still moan and blame. You know what I mean?
Bro, Trey, Holland, Xerxes or whatever, proper season at Bologna, shining. Man ain't in the squad.
He ain't starting.
Man ain't in the squad. He's not even in the squad. So I'm saying them, they're not even in the squad. Man's going for Weghorst, wagon wheel, bro. Dead. But that man got tournament experience. That man scored 2 goals against Argentina. That's how football is. When you're in a tournament, you need experience. Like, I know us as fans, we think players don't get nervous or starstruck. They do, bro. They're human 100%. Beings, bro. 100%. These men are normal. Like, they're thinking, bro, this is my first tournament. I'm playing for my country. I'm representing my family, my friends, everything. The establishment. Man's Prince Harry, Prince William. You know them man there. I know it sounds mad, Jay, but you see Prince William done a speech and that, bro. Come on. These men are nervous, bro. Exactly. They're in a camp here.
Of course.
Man's looking at Eze. Man's with Mainu, for example. None of these man's ever been at a tournament. Man don't know how to act. Man, what do we do? What do we do here? pure inexperience in the
When,
squad.
when you're actually thinking about it, 6 months ago, you could even say Eze as well. Eze, Wharton, Mainu. If they were to ask, if you were to ask them, what are you going to be doing this summer 2024? They'd be like, well, I've got Malta, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to lap up an Ibiza and that.
You're right.
6 months later,
You're right.
raw. These men can't even go out like that. They can't go to no raves, no clubs or nothing like that. They can't. And you know, when you're young, you just want to let go of energy. Pause. Like you don't want to be cooped up in a hotel all the time. As a young person, that can make you go crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, valid point.
These things here, like it's not just the playing. Like you're gonna be away from your family for a month, 5-6 weeks, hopefully. Some of these men have never done that before.
This is it.
They used to go into their mums at the weekend and go and get food. You can't do that in this tournament, bro. You know what I mean?
And that's why you need man with vibes in the camp. You need man, even if they're not playing, they got vibe. Matters. Jack,
Grealish, Rashford,
as
but
bad
even
as
that, it's the experienced old heads in the camp, like even a Jordan Henderson, even if he don't play, just to have that someone it could go to.
This is
if you need a bit of advice, I'm bored, Jordan. What do I need to do? He could be like, all right, cool. You do this because Jordan's been in how many tournaments with England? Like, you need these guys around.
I agree, man. Fully.
You know what I mean? So, hey, support in the same way, I guess. But it's what it is, man.
Bro, it's more hope than confidence. That's how I look at it.
It's crazy.
AG, Anthony Gordon, the shining light. I'm hoping that he does a mazz up. You know them one there, man, like Palmer.
This kick and run and what Southgate needs to understand, like the Premier League is the most watched league in the world. So you see these smaller nations like Slovenia, Serbia, they watch the Premier League more than they watch their own league, innit? So they know about these guys. They know Anthony Gordon's a kick and run merchant, bro. They're gonna clamp him. They're gonna clamp him. You know what I mean? Like,
you just have to hope that it comes off, innit? Them man hit form. See form. That's what it's about. Hitting form at the right time in the tournament.
Of course.
Winning the tournament.
Of course.
Like you mentioned Greece earlier.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah, Greece.
I mean,
that's the perfect example of navigating your way to a tournament win, bro. Even Portugal in 2016. I don't think they won a game in 90 minutes, but won the tournament, bro. Just navigating. Just get through. Just navigate. Van Gaal's the Holland manager, right? Oh, Ronald Koeman.
Yeah.
He picked the squad to navigate. Weghorst is crap, fam. We know this.
Exactly, but it's needed in them damn moments. you know them.
That's all you got to do.
Exactly. You got to balance your squad, balance your team.
Thank you. France ain't the most eye-catching football in the world. A lot of people in France hate the Champs, bro. But they didn't complain when they won the World Cup.
Facts.
They didn't complain when they got to the final of the last World Cup. You know what I mean? It's all about navigating these waters, bro. But if England play rubbish and win it, no one's going to care, bro. No one's going to
100%.
I'm going to care, bro. Southgate's going to probably get an OBE or something. Maybe even a knighthood, it depends. But, you know, but hitting hope, man. Hitting hope. But on to the predictions. Before we get to predictions, I'm just going to show everyone the groups before we get into the predictions. It does start on Friday night. First game is Germany at home to Scotland. That's in Group A. I'll quickly do group predictions. Group A, Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. Who do you think's coming out of that group?
Germany, obviously, unless they have a howler, which can't happen. But yeah, it's a tricky one. Hungary's all right team, you know. Underrated, but
they're gonna make noise. I think they're gonna make noise in the tournament.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go for Scotland. I'm gonna go for the home nation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go for Scotland. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go for the Scots.
I'm gonna go. Germany gonna top the group. Switzerland always seem to just make it to the quarterfinals of the last 16 of every tournament. I don't know how they keep doing it. Scotland are going to finish bottom of the group. They ain't got the quality. And I think they lost one of their top goal scorers in Scotland. He's out for the tournament. So I'm going to go Switzerland. I'm going to go Hungary to finish one of the best third place teams as well. So I think those three will go through. I think Scotland are going to lose every game.
Wow, Jay, you can't say that. I think the Scots are going to do well, you know. I think they might get a draw. Opening game against Germany. Might get a draw.
They might get slapped. God. Hey, Germany are going to be on it. They've got to make a good first impression. That first game is going to be like 4-0 or 4-1.
Wow.
Group B. Group of death. I feel like this is going to be the most entertaining group. Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania. Who's coming out of that group?
Spain. Close one between Italy and... I'm going to go Italians, isn't it? I'm going to go Spain, Italy, Croatia, third.
I think four of the third place teams can go through to the last 16. I think I'm going to go. I think Croatia are going to win the group. I think was it Portugal the weekend, I think. I'm going to go Croatia, Spain, and Italy, and Albania to finish with nil pra, just like Scotland. Next group, England's group. England's first game Sunday against Serbia. The other teams in the group, Slovenia and Denmark.
Obviously, England first. Denmark.
I think I don't trust England against Denmark, you know. I think Denmark might top this group, you know.
Why?
They're not that bad. They're not that bad. Remember semi-finals of the last Euros as well, you know. I don't trust, after what I saw against Iceland, a semi-decent team could cause England problems, innit? You know what? Let me stop playing.
That went a full squad.
England, yeah. England top the group, 7 points. I think they'll draw against Denmark. Yeah, England, Denmark, Serbia. They might just miss out. What team does Mitrovic play for? Is it Serbia?
Yeah, I think so, you know.
Yeah, Mitrovic is going to score.
It's Valovic as well. Hold on.
Was it? Oh,
yeah,
it is Valovic, isn't it? Oh,
Speak.
Okay.
Tadic as well.
Okay.
Tadic.
Okay.
Remember him?
Yep, I do.
Speak, innit?
Okay, England. All right, next group. Netherlands, France, Poland, Austria.
This might be the group of death, but I saw today no Lowy, so that's it for Poland.
Injured?
You get me? Yeah, he's injured. He's out still.
Well, out for the tournament.
Yeah, out for. He's not going out of the Euros, bro.
Ooh.
That man career done now, Jay. Yeah. But
Agree.
they still got energy though. They're a pressing team, bro. They run. You know what I mean? So you gotta be on point to beat them, man. It's tournament, bro.
What's that? Matty Cash plays for them, isn't
it? That's random.
I guarantee you can't speak a word of Polish. I think his granddad's Polish or something, isn't it? He can't speak a word of Polish, man. I know that for a fact.
That's random, but you can't knock him, man. He's trying to
Yeah.
play international football,
Yeah.
so you know. But
Anyway,
yeah, I'm
he
gonna
can
go
get
for
the check, mate.
the usual suspects, man. Who's gonna top the group though? It's all about the France-Netherlands game, innit? Who's gonna come out on top?
I think France.
I think France.
I don't even.
I don't know, you
I
know,
think Austria, man.
because my
I
play.
don't think that's going to be 1 and 2. You know, I really don't think that's going to be 1 and 2. I think Austria is going to finish second in that group. But Netherlands will make it as the third place, whatever. But I think Austria. I'm here for Austria,
Wow,
mate. I
Jay.
think that like you said, it's going to be the
Netherlands
group of death.
Netherlands third. Nah, I can't see that happening, you know, Jay. I know
I
De
think
Jong's
I
out
can
the
see Austria
tournament.
beating them. I can see, yeah, and someone else as well. Someone else got injured. Is it Koopmeiners? Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
he's
injured
out.
in the warm-up of a game. He's out for the tournament.
Crazy. I know. Just
Sad.
won the Europa League as well. Good baller still.
Yeah, he is.
Good player, but yeah, man.
I'm gonna go Austria to finish second.
Nah.
Netherlands to finish third.
Xavi Simmons.
That will
bro.
not be 1 and 2.
This is this tournament. Nah, Dre. I can't even decide who's gonna finish top, Netherlands or France. I give France the edge because the Mbappe factor. That's the only reason. But I'm being honest, like Xavi Simmons, I think this is the tournament he comes of age, bro. I think he's arrived. I think this is a tournament people are gonna say, bro,
Yeah,
like, they know about
I
him,
hear
obviously, wonder kid, but now people are gonna be like, raw, he has arrived, bro. Levels. I got Netherlands going far in this tournament. No way to lie, Trey. Honestly, they're my like, you know what I'm saying? My team that's no one expected. But yeah,
lucky if they make the quarterfinals, man. That's But I've got France winning the group. France, Netherlands will go through. I think Austria will finish second though.
wow.
4 points. I think
Austria
will beat the Netherlands.
Austria.
Yeah, I think Austria will beat the Netherlands. You know? Yeah. What's his name? Arnautovic and them, man. Yeah, that's the team, innit? Austria, innit? Yeah, bro. You see them plucky teams there, the ones that know how to shit house their way to a win. That's them. Them in Scotland. Them teams there that are just there to grind out wins. That's them. But Austria will actually do it. And what's his name? The one from Real Madrid. What's his name?
Alaba.
Yeah.
He's injured, bro.
He plays centre mid. Is he injured?
Yeah.
He ain't going.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Forget it then. France and Netherlands through, man. These other two teams could have finished. Well, they ain't got nowhere, man. Yeah. France and Netherlands. All right. Group E. We've got Ukraine, Slovakia, Belgium, Romania. There's always that one group that's boring, isn't it?
I hear you, bro. You know, you're just gonna naturally go for Belgium, innit? Top the group, yeah. You know what I mean? But who's next? Ukraine.
Yeah, for real.
Ooh. No, they got Modric and them man there, isn't it? But boy, yeah, I'm gonna go for Ukraine. It's one of them groups, innit? Just go for the, you know.
It's like what's left, the carnage of the golden generation for Belgium now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's only Lukaku and Is Witsel still play for Belgium?
Think so, you know. I'm not sure if he's in the squad though, but he definitely plays for
Witsel. I know Vermaelen still. Well, not Vermaelen. Vertonghen and them man still play for Belgium and that. But it's the wreckage now, the golden generation, isn't it? Roberto Martinez wasted this group of players, bro. They should have won a major tournament, but is where it is. Belgium should top this group, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, to be honest. But yeah, Belgium, I'm going to go Ukraine. Feel good factor, obviously the war and everything. You know they're going to want Ukraine to go through in that. So, yeah, go Ukraine. Lastly, Group F. this could be a tricky one. Portugal, Czech Republic. I think they're called Czechia now or whatever, but we'll go Czech Republic, Georgia, Turkey.
Oh, this group is exciting, you know. Can't lie. It's a
Bro,
tricky
you
one
see
still.
Portugal, their form, and they lost at the weekend to Croatia, I believe.
Yep, 2-1.
Not looking
But,
good.
there's a
Not
few mistakes in
looking
that
good.
game, but yeah, I hate you. I hate
Not looking good. And Roberto Martinez is the manager. Leave that
Nah,
there.
I hate you, Trey. I hate you. You leave it there. Nah, I hate you. But this group, yeah, it's a tricky group, you know.
Yep.
Some good teams in this group still. But I expect Portugal to come out.
That
But
Napoli
Turkey,
man. Is it
yeah,
Christian Vinny or what? He plays for Georgia, right?
yeah. It's a tricky group. This group here still. Some ballers in there, you know what I mean? Some countries, some nations in there that, bro, they're on it.
Mm.
It's Euros, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go Portugal.
First game.
I'm gonna go for the Turks. I'm gonna go Turkey. Still.
I feel like there's going to be a big. I want Portugal to go far. This is the most talented Portugal team I can remember since the early 2000s and that. But their manager is he's so bad. I don't know how you go from Belgium to Portugal. His agent is a wizard. Honestly, on form alone, I would not be surprised if Portugal get knocked out in the group stage. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised.
That'll be a failure, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna go Portugal to win the group. They should win this group on paper. It's going to be a tough group. I could see them losing games. Turkey could be a problem in this tournament for a lot of teams. And plus, there's a lot of Turkish people that live in Germany. You know, they're gonna be well supported in that tournament. I don't know much about Czech Republic. You know, you never know. Georgia, just because it's new to them, and that Krishnovic, I can't even pronounce his name, but this could be the tournament where he just announces himself on the world stage. But yeah, I'm just going to go Portugal and Turkey. Leave it at that. I would not be surprised if Portugal get knocked out.
Wow.
That's my predictions.
Wow.
I would not be surprised. Roberto Martinez is a clown. All right. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. But we're gonna get to the real predictions now. We're gonna start off with who. I just need one team. Who do you think is going to win the tournament?
Nah, Jay, you can't do that. I need two. I know he's saying my
One
heart
team.
saying. I gotta tell you what
One
my
team.
heart's saying, but what logically, I gotta think logically. But yeah, alright. If I could choose one team now, before a ball's kicked to win the tournament, it would be France, innit? Naturally, I'll pick France because you know the World Cup, they went to the final, so yeah. But there's two other teams that I think. There's four teams that I think, you know what I mean? And you go when you deep it. But yeah, my team's France still. France.
Okay. I think there's a small group of teams that can win it. I'm gonna go Spain, you know.
Wow.
They've been good the last couple of major tournaments, you know. The Euros, they played good football. Unlucky to lose, I think, to Italy. Penalties, I think. And the last World Cup, unlucky. I think Morocco knocked them out, right? If I'm correct. I think their time's coming. I think France always seem to find a way to knock themselves out. You know what I mean? In the last Euros, they were up 2-0 against Switzerland and got knocked out extra time. Last Euros knocked out by Italy.
Yeah.
No, wait. What? Yeah. So I think it's one of those where France, they always find a way to mess it up. So I'm not going to go with them, even though they're obvious choice. I'm going to go with Spain. They play the best football. They're a bit under the radar on the tournament. They're not everyone's favourites. But I'm going to go with Spain.
Because they changed managers, isn't it?
Yeah. It's De La Fuentes now. Is that the manager?
Yeah, Enrique left, so yeah.
I'm gonna go with Spain. But honourable mentions to France, Germany, Tony Cruz. You know, I just remembered Tony Cruz. Final games as a player. Florian Wirtz, Musiala. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go. Oh, I might change. Hold on. France, Spain, Italy. Even Italy have a chance, you know. Just because Italy. Nah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna go with France. I don't know, you know. I'm gonna go Germany just because Tony Cruz. Perfect way to bow out of club football and international football. Plus, I think this is going to be the Florian Wirtz party this summer. He's going to tear up the Euros. Him and Musiala, I can see it. Definitely.
Home tournament. Nah, I hear you. That's why I say two teams I need to mention. And it was Germany was one of them. Obviously, I got to mention the boys, England, but Germany needs a mention because they always do well in tournaments and they're at home. So I won't be surprised if they're there.
Germany and Italy always get to the semi-finals. Always. 1 out of 2 always get to the semi-finals. Wouldn't be surprised if Italy go far in the tournament. But yeah, I'm going to have to go Germany just because. Okay, so we picked the winner. What team do you think will be the biggest flop of the tournament? Actually, no. Pause. Before we get to that, who's going to be who's your dark horses?
Portugal, Netherlands, Holland and Portugal.
You know what? Netherlands, Croatia. Croatia always. Latin stage. And you know what? It's about time they won a tournament because they always seem to get to the quarters, semis. They've been to a World Cup final. You never know, you know. They could just sneak their way into a final. They know how to navigate these waters, you know. And they know how to take out the big teams. So this ain't nothing to them. I'm surprised they're not viewed highly in people's minds, you know. Outside that little group of teams, to me, Croatia. At least the
Croatia trade. Nah, you know what? I know they got Modric and their man there, but bro, their time's past now, bro. Levels, I can't see Croatia doing nothing in this tournament.
I don't think they're gonna win it, but they'll be quarters, semis. I can see it because they're the perfect example of a team that ain't got the quality but know how to navigate. Know how to navigate. I'm going Croatia, man.
I hear you.
Yeah, Croatia, Holland. they're always in that dark horse conversation, isn't it?
Mm.
They're
They got
good,
the
but
talent,
they ain't
innit?
good enough. You know what I mean? Yeah.
They got the talent. The
Got
talent's
them in.
there.
And Italy, just because it's just because tournament football, passionate team. They know how to the holders. We seem to forget the holders. But yeah, dark horses. You never know with Italy. All right. Who do you think will be the biggest flop?
Poor. Biggest flop. Can I just mention Belgium? Yeah, previous conversation, but yeah, biggest flop.
Oh, okay.
That's a hard one, you know. That's a hard one still. What's the definition of flopping? Not winning the
I
tournament
think
because
it's
all the
probably
big boys.
one of the
Yeah.
big boys have a stinker. So like go out the group stages or
Yeah,
go out the group stages or get knocked out the last 16.
Italy. I expect Italy, yeah. So when I think about it, who
Or
else
you
could
can
be?
even say one of the favourites, like a France get knocked out in the quarters
Yeah,
to someone rubbish. Yeah.
Italy. I can see Italy coming up on stock. They'll get out of the group and all of that, but I can see them going down to like a Holland or Belgium or you know what I mean? One of them, you know what I'm saying? One of them battles there, even in England. Do you know what I mean? Like I can see that panning out. Or Portugal. Yeah. I'll go Italy still.
I've got two. One is me going with my head, and the other one's me going with my heart. Something tells me, yeah. My
Don't
head
say
tells
England.
me. I think Portugal are going to go out early in this tournament. First knockout game, they're gone. That will probably be the biggest flop. But a close second, I think it will be England.
Wow.
If it's not that for if England don't top their group, they could play Germany in the first knockout game. They're going home. I think even if they reach the quarters and get knocked out, it's a flop. You know what I mean? They're in that group of teams. Even if it's the semis, you could say they flop because they're expected to win this tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna go England, you know, because I can see all the other big nations.
Why though?
I think it's gonna be because Southgate plays with a handbrake on you. You're gonna play one of these teams in a knockout game where it's 1-1 after 60 minutes. And who are you bringing off the bench? I don't trust these man to come off the bench and get me a goal or help get me a goal. You know what I mean? Where I look at, say, a France, a Germany, Spain, even a Portugal. These guys, I can go to my bench and say, you know what, Rafael Leao, go win me the game. You know what I mean? There's a lot of faith in man that have never been abroad in their lives, I don't think, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You're hoping on Kane to have a blinder, Bellingham to have a blinder, Foden. You're relying on slapping these teams. And when have England ever slapped a big team? Never. Ain't happening. I think they're going out. Cool. Ah, man. The weather's cold. No one's really feeling it. There's no buzz around this tournament, you know.
Do you know what?
You usually got these.
Yeah. I hear you. Do you know what, Jay? Yeah, just to say that the only reason why I think France will win is because of the Mbappe factor. I think England can win with that Harry Kane factor, but it's because of the defense why I'm not that confident. There's more hope, but it is possible. It is possible. So you saying they'd be the biggest flop? what's acceptable if they don't win? They're always gonna flop then because you know what I
But
mean.
nah,
What's
you know what?
acceptable?
It's one of those where, if to me, it's like a flop. Say if they get to the quarters or semis and they lose against a team they're supposed to win, that's a flop. Just like France was to lose in the quarters to Turkey or something. That's a flop because England, like France, should be winning in it. They losing the semis against that. Yeah, England got to be. They got to be enough. They got to win this. Give us sign, man. Bloody hell! Like I said earlier, bro. I've seen all these major nations win a tournament. Even Portugal, South London through, bro. Stockwell. I see them having a party when they won Euro 2016.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I hear you still.
Oh,
We're still waiting, innit?
England.
We're still waiting. We've been waiting.
Oh,
66, man. Bro.
And like, I look at it this way, yeah, the next World Cup's in the States, yeah. By in 2 years' time, I think the only players that won't be in that squad will probably be Kane. Possibly. Might be his last tournament. But the next Euros is in this country. England should be winning that. With this squad that they got now, England should be winning that. If it ain't this tournament, they got to be winning the next one. It's here.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you still. I hear you. It's about time, isn't it?
Oh, bro, I'm still waiting for giving Southgate for Euro 96, bro.
Wow. Crazy. So what about the last Euros? Penalty takers off the bench.
Hey,
he needs to be accountable for that.
Penalty shootouts,
you blame the players, but bro, you can't be doing that.
I don't blame Southgate for that because you took the lead after 3 minutes and you sat back. Italy are crap, fam. Go on, attack them. If they had played some sort of attacking football, that's a 3-0 win. Easy. Easy. Like, come on, you're at home. Like, but I get it. Get the goal, sit back, but come on, man. Go out and play football. You're trying to give England their biggest moment in 50 odd years? Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Perfection at home, Wembley, the home of football. That was the chance. That was it.
That was like
can you go one better?
Throughout the whole tournament, but we didn't care. Like,
no. Can you go one better and win it in Germany? That would be even better, mate.
Oh,
I'll tell you that.
Listen, you'll get a knighthood if he wins it in enemy territory, bro. You'll get a knighthood. United will sack Ten Hag tomorrow if Southgate wins the Euros. I'm telling you, the day after Southgate is getting announced as United manager. I'm telling you.
Nah,
if I'm Southgate, yeah, but let's not get it down. If I'm Southgate, if I win the Euros, I'm sticking around for the World Cup, bro.
Yeah,
go win it on the Yanks land and that. You know
Come on, if he wins the Euros, 100%. New contract.
Yeah, stay.
Going to the World
Cup.
Stay.
100%. 100%. But we'll see how that goes with that. Let's go on to the players now. Who do you think will finish top goal scorer?
Tricky one still. I'm gonna go Kylian. I'm gonna go Kylian or Harry. Dirty Harry. Kylian, Dirty Harry, Mitrovic. Who else could
Cristiano?
be in the conversation? Nah, I wouldn't say Cristiano, but no disrespect to him. You know what I mean? I don't even think he should play every game, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna go Kylian. Kylian or Dirty Harry.
Big thing in Portugal, you know. I'm gonna go with Mbappe. Yeah, I think he might end up with 6 or 7 goals in the tournament. Just trying to think. There's no one really someone might surprise us with a few goals.
Definitely.
I think Bruno Fernandes might end up a cheeky 4 or cheeky 5, you know, for Portugal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Scamacca, Italy. It could be one, and Harry Kane, of course. I think he'll be in it, but Kylian Mbappe is a standout for me. Who do you think is going to be the player of the tournament?
See, this is a tricky one. Still, because we're at home, so everyone's thinking Phil, Foden, Philip. Yeah, I mean, but I'm going for Bruno Fernandes, Florian Wirtz, Xavi Simons, and Emery. Is that his name? Emery, innit? What's that young boy for France that plays for PSG?
Zaire Emery.
Yeah, Zaire Emery. Yeah. Guy for them 4 guys there. Phil Foden 5th. Don't know.
I'm going to add one name into that, and it's an English player, but it's not Phil Foden. I'm not. Jude Bellingham. For the season he's had at Real Madrid. Yeah, for the season he's had at Real Madrid. And for that Ballon d'Or talk, if he can do something with England, I think he's special. I think England go as far as he plays well. And to me, it's all about Jude Bellingham. It's not about Foden to me, because I've never seen Foden do it for England, but I've seen Bellingham do it in a Champions League final a couple of weeks ago. He's done it all season for Real Madrid. I think it's a good thing that this country expects from Foden, so it allows Bellingham to just play his game, innit? Bellingham or Wirtz.
Yeah.
Bellingham or Wirtz. I'm gonna go Bellingham. I think he's gonna have a great tournament.
Bro, this is Bruno Fernandes' tournament, Jay. Mark my words. I hear you. I want the young boys to shine. Wirtz, Xavi Simons. I want to see them, man, ball out. That's a new generation. You get me? But this is Bruno's tournament, bro. After this, he's in his 30s. I think this is it. All or nothing, bro.
He's saying that he's gonna do his thing in the group stage and get knocked out in the first knockout.
Bro, they're my dog horses. Don't forget, yeah. They could try a thing still. They could try a thing, but I think this is it. This is his tournament still. Where, you know what I mean? He come with, you know what I'm saying? Like, where he solidified his thing on the world stage, bro. This is it.
I'm gonna.
Where's Odegaard? How come we're not speaking about Odegaard, man?
His teammate in the tournament, bro. He's from Norway.
Oh, it's Norway, innit? My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll wave you left.
Wait, how can a team with Odegaard and Haaland not make the Euros?
Boy,
I'm seeing Georgia here and Romania and Scotland.
Slovenia. All them place there, bro.
And Czech Republic have had a rebrand. They're called Czechia now, bro. Like,
what's going on, man?
Haaland.
Are these man frauds or what?
Even Erasmus is at the Euros, mate. Where's big old Haaland and Marty, Odegaard? Where's these man?
You feel me? Yeah, you see me? The man are Scandinavian. Yeah, the Scandinavian crew get me confused. I'm thinking them men are from Denmark, but yeah, I needed to, yeah, chill for a bit. You see me? But yeah, man.
All right. Best young player of the tournament.
Xavi Simons or Florian Wirtz. Is he young though? That's the thing. What's young these days? Young's like teenager, innit?
How old are these guys?
Them man in their 20s now. I think they are in their 20s.
Early 20s. I say 21, 22, 21.
But see that kid, Arda Güler. See that kid, Arda Güler.
Listen,
Turkey, bro. Teenager.
Real Madrid are just stockpiling these young players, you know.
Kobe Mainoo. Like, if we talk
Absolute
about teenage,
baller.
that's what I'm saying. When young these days are mad young, you got
Mm.
what's his name for Spain? Lamau. What's it?
Yeah, no, yeah, Yamin Lamal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
Bro,
16, right? Still 16.
that's what I'm saying. These men are mad young. So
Crazy.
when you say young player, it's crazy. You have to think teenagers these days, isn't it? It's mad.
Mm.
But yeah, man, that kid could get because he's the youngest boy out there, bro, and he's on stuff. Yamal, bro, he's on
Uh,
stuff. He's a
I think
baller,
they
bro.
might kick him down in this tournament, though. I
Dre,
think
they
it's
can't
still,
stop him.
he's got a lot of tournaments. Even the next tournament, he'll still be young.
That's what I'm
He'll
saying,
still be, what,
bro.
2021?
He,
That's mad.
I think you
And
get
he's
young
one of
player of the
Spain's most
tournament
important players.
already.
That's
Imagine that.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
That is
So
absolutely crazy.
trust me, bro. It's mad. There's so many ballers out there. Him and Kobe, they're teenagers. So they're the young boys, but them men are still young, 20, 21. Even 22 is young. Even Musiala's young. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So Pedri, you got
Remember, Bellingham's what? Still 20 or
Think,
just turned
tw-
21?
yeah, 20. Like, bro, these men they're all young, so young players are mad thing right now, Jay. You get what you say,
Mm.
because they're all young, bro.
It's you.
But you know what I mean, bro? It's mad. But for the teenagers, for the young boys, like the teenagers, it's Yamal, man. I'm sorry, bro. That kid, he's special, bro. He's a baller still.
Mm.
But then you go into the Xavi Simmons, the Florian Wirtz, you know what I'm saying? The Jude Bellinghams, Phil Foden, even, you know what I'm saying? Cole Palmer. These men are young, Jay. Even Gordon's
Ooh,
young,
Cole
but he ain't in
Palmer.
this combo. Yeah, Gordon ain't
Nah,
in this
nah.
combo. But you get my point, bro. Like, bro,
It
this is
just
it.
makes me think, yeah, the future of football is in very good hands, isn't it? We ain't got to worry for like the next 5, 6, 7 years. If these guys look after themselves properly, we're gonna have it could go back to what it was, say 25 years ago, where you could think about 10, 15 world-class players off the top of your head, just like that.
Mm,
Like now, it's a bit sketchy, innit? What we class as world class because we're fresh off the Ronaldo or Messi era, innit? But these group of young guys coming through could bring it back to what it was the 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, where you can name off 10, 15 man, world class, easy.
ballers.
And you can
You know what
name
I
off a
mean?
next 10 man, world class, you know what I mean? Hopefully, these young ballers, it's their time. We're going to see glimpses, but I feel like the young player, I think it will be Florian Wirtz, I think he's
You saying he's gonna
special,
yeah, nah, he's a baller
special
still.
in
I can't
home
lie.
tournament. And we ain't even mentioned another guy, Jamal Musiala, bro.
So
Ain't
I'm
even
saying
mention him.
this is it.
Special. I think Germany are going to be the entertainers of this tournament. Probably won't win it. Oh, I had them to win it, but
Nah,
they might win
they-
it. But
exactly, bro. They're one of the
Wirtz,
favorites. They're home, Jake. They're
definitely
home. You know what I mean? So
Wirtz. Yeah, I got him. Wirtz, baller. Fresh off that double winning season. He's only lost one game in like a year, bro. Hey,
yeah,
Germany.
mad thing.
Germany, yeah, Florian Wirtz. What player do you think will be the biggest flop?
Phew. Biggest flops has to be a player with status. It has to be a
Mm.
player with a bit of, you know what I mean? A bit of a chip on the
A bit
shoulder.
of expectations, a bit
Yeah.
of expectations on them.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna stay at home. I'm gonna stay at home, yeah. I'm gonna stay at
I know
home.
you're gonna say as well.
That's like let me not stay, let me not stay at home. Let me go abroad then. Because it's so obvious. Stay at home, but yeah. No, let me have a look look around there and see who a player that needs to deliver, but he never delivers, Never delivers. Who's
I
that?
got one. I got one.
KDB.
Yes.
KDB, bro. It's like we want to see that
Yes.
KDB in the Premier League. for Belgium, but it's like it's a knockoff, bro. It's the Duper gang. It's another KDB that plays for Belgium. It's like his man's twin. I want to see that. You know what I mean? That game changer, that baller. So Belgium can be in the conversation. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's always a disappointment in tournaments. So yeah, another disappointing tournament for him.
You know, Kevin De Bruyne is low hanging fruit. That's easy. That's an easy one to pick, Kevin De Bruyne. But
yeah.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take.
See why I didn't want to go home now, because I want to keep the hopes up. I want to keep the spirits up, as they would say.
I could go with Portugal, but I'm gonna go home first. And I don't want to say this guy, but he's injured, and I know he's injured. And I don't know if we're going to get the same level of performances that we've got all season from him. But
no, we won't.
Bukayo Saka. I feel like we're not going to get much from him in this tournament. It pains me to say it as well, because I want to see him have a good tournament. But I think he's just going to be a bystander. I don't think we're going to get much from him. But it's just, hopefully this country doesn't tear him to bits. But Bukayo Saka for England.
Nah, Jay. Bukayo is going to be amazing in this tournament, bro. Trust me, bro. All the man them, Eze, Kobe, all them man them are going to ball out. Levels, Jay. I'm telling you, the only problem...
I want the man them to do well.
Is Gomez. Let me tell you the problem. Gomez at left back, bro. The man's right-footed playing left back, bro. Come on, he's gonna get turned. You get me? Some balance, bro. But yeah, that's the only problem. And Gay, that man there, bro. Gomez and Gay, bro. Constance all right. That man can tackle, Jay. To be a defender, you have to know how to tackle, fam. That man can tackle, bro. They've been tackling for years. You know the ones. It's just finally you got a proper defender next to him at Villa.
I don't trust Jordan Pickford. I never have, so I've got him in that mix.
He's a live wire still. Yeah, he's a live wire still. He's a bit of a crazy one. You know, Jordan.
Outside or home, I'm going Portugal. I'm gonna go Bernardo Silva.
Interesting.
He gets away with it for Portugal, you know. You ever heard of Bernardo Silva have a great game for Portugal?
Rare.
Exactly.
Rare. Few and far between. True that still.
Exactly. So Bernardo Silva, I'm watching you, my friend. In Portugal. Listen, Portugal going home early. Put money on it. They're not going any further than the round of 16.
Never, Jay.
I'm telling you.
Jay. The courses when they're doing well, just remember I said
is the biggest fraud in the history of football. His agent is a wizard. I need
Jay's
him.
FA Cup winner.
He's making that man money. If he's making that man money, make me money, please.
Jay's an FA Cup winner, Jay. Fraud. Give him his props.
What he won the FA Cup with Wigan. What happened 3 days later?
Wigan.
Where's Wigan 3 days later?
I hate. But
what happened 3 days later?
He's a legend.
What happened 3 days later?
I can't remember.
He relegated Wigan. He relegated Wigan 3 days
Cup.
later.
Legendary. Fraud. Man won the FA Cup playing in Europe.
Man wasted Belgium, you know. wasted Belgium.
Nah, he deserves his shot, man. Give him his shot, man. Give him his shot.
No, he's a criminal. He should be on the same amount of charges as Trump. He's Donald Trump of football, bro.
Wow.
Put man on 35 charges, bro.
Do you know what? I wouldn't say it's just him for Belgium. The players underperform as well, Jay. They did.
It's him.
I hear you, bro. I can't say nothing. What can I say?
You made man like Hazard do soccer aid. Hazard's 33, you know. He's doing soccer
Oof.
aid.
Nah, hey, I saw that still. How ironic that is, isn't it? The Eurozone's man playing in soccer hate.
With
That's
Joe
bad,
Cole
bro.
and Stephen Bartlett, bro.
I know,
Gary, the
bro. Like,
CEO. That's pathetic. Hey,
Jay,
I'm Hazard.
you're in your 30s.
Next year, I'm not even accepting the invite. That's embarrassing, bro.
That's mad, bro. You saw him, man, try cat for the pen. Oh my God, sorry, man. I had to mention it. They had to tell him, they're like, Hazard, no, you can't take it. You have to be a celebrity.
Grown man. Grown man,
Man's
you know?
trying to get the pen in the soccer aid. Hey, big up Hazard, man. big up Hazard.
Bro, man made Usain Bolt snap his Achilles, bro. Listen, yo, Hazard, you're a criminal.
Hey, that's
You're
mad,
a criminal.
But don't blame Martinez, bro. Blame the players. The players didn't perform, Jay. They didn't.
I'm blaming him.
They didn't. I hear you. Picks the team and that. It's his tactics. I hear you. But at the end of the day, them man are out there. They got to perform, bro. They didn't. Now he's got Portugal. We'll see if he's a fraud or not. We'll see. Now we'll see.
He's a fraud.
You get me? We'll see. Yeah, come on.
They're going out.
Because he's had two like you said, he's had a generation at Portugal that is never going to happen for another how many years, we don't know. And now he's got a Portuguese team that's, come on, the talent is amazing. They got young Nevers in there, you know, Jake. Don't forget it. They got the young boy in there that we want, you know.
This is,
you feel me?
Arguably, and some people saying it, the most talented Portuguese group of players ever.
This is what I'm saying.
Squad-wise.
So
Mourinho said Portugal's second team could easily win this tournament as well. If Roberto Martinez is a fraud. I'm saying this right now, yeah? Sack Martinez after this tournament. Hopefully he don't, but Mourinho has a bad time at Fenerbahce. Put Mourinho in charge of his Portugal team. They win the next World Cup and the next Euros. Guaranteed. You ain't even got to be a good manager to be good at international football. Look at Southgate. You know what I mean? It's just cup football. This is cup football. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Roberto Martinez is garbage. Simple. Bro, he's a criminal. Absolute criminal.
Nah, I don't think he's that bad, bro, to be honest. Like, trust me, man. It's just the players sometimes. You have to blame the players. You get me?
Nah, it's the way they set up to play as well. No plan B. No plan B with Belgium and with Portugal. But hey, not my country, not my problem. But that rounds it up for our Euros preview. First game is Friday, Germany against Scotland. We will be doing pods throughout the Euros. So catch us on there. Don't forget to add us on our socials on the ticker at the bottom there. Big up Wavy for joining the pod earlier. Any final words?
Breaking news. Ten Hag to sign a new contract. You feel me? Ten Hag. Yeah, I just got the phone.
It's just been announced.
You know? Yeah, bro. Which is right. It's the right thing to do. You feel me? I know we don't want to talk about United, but you know what I'm saying?
Ah, yeah, I've just seen that. It just popped up. I'll just read this out now, yeah? More on Erik ten Hag remaining as United manager. Club conducted a 2-week thorough process and performance review. It factored in the 2023-24 season. They held constructive conversations with Ten Hag. The club considered all eventualities, including due diligence and other candidates, but came to a conclusion to Ten Hag to stay on. Club and Ten Hag have now entered contract negotiation talks. We've got to talk about that before we go.
Got to talk about that.
Ten Hag staying. But what I will say before we start on this, yeah, the press are disgusting, you know. The press are disgusting, and here's why I rate Manchester United a bit on this, yeah. They said they're doing a review. At no point did they say they were Ten Hag's job is on the line, you know. Where did that come from? The media. before the day before the cup final, specific journalist said Ten Hag's getting sacked. The day before a cup final, not true. All this talk about they had managers, what's it on a short list. Spoke to all of them. I don't really think that's true. I think they might have sounded out interest and then thought, nah, we'll leave it. Ten Hag, to his credit, said, boom, I'm going on holiday. I'm going to enjoy my summer. I'm going to come back. I've spoken with them, so I'm going on holiday. When someone speaks with that much confidence, I'm pretty sure he knows he's keeping his job.
Yeah.
That's just my theory on that. The only thing I will criticize United on is waiting. It don't take this 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks to conduct a season review. You've been there since January. What have you been doing between now and mid-June to conduct a season review? I could have conducted that season review the day after the cup final. You know what I mean? Shambles, isn't it? Shambles, that's all it is. So that's my only criticism. I rate United. Hardly any leaks about this process came out. It's just bare press speculating. And us as United fans, because we're so used to leaks coming out, we're taking any sort of information as the gospel when it wasn't that. So today, the press can go fuck themselves and well done to Manchester United.
Nah, I think it's because it's also what Gareth Southgate had to say as well. That didn't sit well with United fans. That did not sit well with United fans. Him saying that he's going to leave England if you don't win the Euros, stuff like that. Because come on, man, the press been linking him with the job. So everyone's like, you know what I mean? What's going on here? But yeah, like, for me, my season was the FA Cup final. I said it months prior to what happened, and he won it. So for me, he's allowed to stay. Even if he has a rubbish season like he did last season, which I hope he doesn't, but he's earned it in my eyes. He's earned it. Football's about winning trophies, bro. Football is about finishing in the first position, lifting trophies, getting medals. That's what football is about. And he's done that. You know what I'm trying to say, Trey? So you're forgetting the man his credit, bro. I keep it real. I'm one of his biggest critics.
Oh, yeah.
And he changed what I criticized him for. And I see that he can change. So why not keep him and try and build from here? Build from here. Build from this. It's a great platform, bro. Back-to-back trophies, innit? It's a great platform, Trey, to build from. Come on, man. Regardless of what I said about him. You know what I mean, bro? Sorry, but
you've been his biggest critic. You've been his absolute biggest critic.
And on the balance of that, I've always said if the guy's willing to change. In it, Jay, I've always said, no matter how I criticize him, I've always said if he's willing to change, scrap this formation, scrap this system, change it. Because I can see that there's something about this guy, and that's it. He's a winner. I said it before he came, and he came in. He's a winner, bro. Whether we like him or not, he's a winner. And he said that to the press when they're like, oh, yeah, now you've won trophies at Ajax and Man United. You go, huh? Man United, huh? 20, huh? start calling us some names, you know. Man's moving like bounty killer with the face, you know, huh? It's moving mad, fam. Ten Hag's funny, you know.
What I will say is, obviously, I was the last of this group here. Me, Wavy, Ronaldo, Skirvin to be Ten Hag out. I was Ten Hag in for a long time, even when we were playing rubbish. I think he definitely deserves to stay. He deserves to be under a structured organization, even if it's for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, whatever it is. He deserves that chance to be under that stability. He's earned that right. If you win back-to-back trophies in back-to-back seasons, you deserve that right. You know what I mean? Obviously, as I always say with any new owners, they're looking for you know how it is. They know who they want. Even if it's like CEOs, director of footballs, they've also got a manager in mind, innit? and we long know they want Gareth Southgate. Obviously, the timeline doesn't fit. You can't wait for Southgate because by then pre-season already started. All your main transfer targets are probably gone, so you can't wait for Southgate. That could happen further down the line. But when you actually deep it, who out there is really better than what we have at the moment? Really? No one.
True.
Other than probably Zidane, but Zidane ain't going to want to come to this. You want something that's ready made. So I'm here for Ten Hag staying. But like you said, he needs to adapt. And it was a nice end to the season.
Yeah.
Maybe we're still a bit hungover from the cup win, but he needs to start next season on fire. He needs to, because, boy, there are managers out of a job, you know.
I hear you still.
Especially after the Euros as well. There could be some more high-profile managers out of a job that will be looking at United as that job.
Even potential candidates that's just done well in the tournament. I think it's
exactly
big opportunity.
Think about it. There's Tuchel, Poch already just sitting there waiting, and Zidane. Zidane's a pipe dream, but Zidane, that's free. You think of some of these managers that after this tournament could be like raw, okay, or a bad tournament, Southgate, maybe Deschamps. You don't even know. You have to, for United need to win maybe the first 4 games. They've got to hit the ground running next season. No more excuses with Eric Ten Hag.
Nah, I hear you, Jay, but do you know what, bro? To be honest, adding to what you're saying, I think he's found a formula, bro. You see, like I said earlier in the last pod, Johnny Evans said it. He's coached us in the last 3 months to play a certain way. That's not really his style, but he knows that this is what he has to do. I rate that, bro. I rate that. And that's what I wanted. I've been screaming for this whole season. You see that? Yeah, that shows that he's willing to grow as a manager. He's willing to evolve. He's willing to get the result, swallow his pride. He knows, I want to play this way, but it's not working. Don't die on your sword, as you say, Dre. Don't be stubborn. Change it. Get the result. I rate managers that do that, bro. And he done it to Pep. The only other guy to do it to Pep when it matters was Don Carlo. I have to give Ten Hag his credit, bro. Don Carlo done the same thing, the same formation, the same system. Took him to penalties. Ten Hag went one better, bro. Beat man 2-1 in the cup final. He has to get his credit, Jay. You feel me? And I'm one of his biggest critics, bro. Levels.
And here's why I rate it as well, is because they're offering man a new contract. So next season would have been his last year. So imagine you say you keep him, you don't offer man a new contract. That would have just been handing over United's heads, the players' heads all season.
True,
that could have been an excuse for the United players to down tools because, all right, you won't be here next year. Now everyone knows there's clarity throughout the whole club now. Top to bottom now. Chief executive, director of football, technical director, all of that now. Manager, they're all here. If Ten Hag gets a new 3-year deal, he's here for the next 4 years. So all these players now that have been throwing managers under the bus for the last decade, now know Ten Hag ain't going nowhere. Now it's the time now is to clear out the squad now. We've got clarity on the manager situation, which is good. 11th of June, that's good to see. Cool. Who we getting rid of? And let's go bring players in.
Hey, bro.
That's it.
That's the next step now. Signings.
That's it.
That's what I've been telling United fans all week, bro. That's why I just get the phone call, man's like, we say now, Ten Hag staying. Because I've been telling, man, bro, stop worrying about players. It's signing players, all of this, even know who the manager is. Just hold on. Let the man them sort that out. And then we move on to the squad. Perfect, Trey. The way you said it. That's how I see it, bro. Now we move on to signings, bro. Now I'm worried about who's coming in, who's leaving. Straight up, bro. Management sorted.
We've got the clarity now. So and it's not like he's staying and we're worrying about the next year. Man's getting a new contract. Ten Hag staying. It seems like regardless what happens, isn't it? So now the players now get rid of some of these, man. Simple. Bring players in. We go again.
Come on, bro. That's it.
Simple. But boy, Ten Hag, bro. I don't even think he's safe even with a new contract. I really don't. Because like we say with new, that's not their guy.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it will be there.
I feel like these owners, well, Ratcliffe and these guys seem to listen to fan noise a bit too much. Like, if Southgate's really your guy, I feel like you would have gone and broke the bank to try and get him. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I hear you.
It seems like every time Southgate seriously went to link the United job, United fans kick up a stink, and rightly so. And then you hear something leak out, it's just he's on a short list. But I'm hearing that's their guy. They want Southgate. Ashworth's a big fan. So
they're all friends, they're all mates. They're all mates.
So I think that could happen further down the line. God forbid it does, but
I hear you, man.
That is a football, but that is the breaking news. Erik ten Hag is staying as your Manchester United manager.
Yeah.
Credit to United, as I said right at the beginning, for keeping it quiet.
Also, Jay, don't forget they're negotiating a new contract bit.
Exactly. We don't know that till now. We didn't even think that was going to happen.
Exactly.
At the weekend, we thought Tuchel was getting the job. So well done, United. Well done, United, for keeping that. That's how top clubs operate. Keep it quiet. Keep these bomb holes guessing. Pause. All these Romanos, Jacob Steinbergs, these guys that have made a living off the last decade of leaks coming out of Man United, all guessing, all speculation, and they've all been proved wrong. Well done, United handling their business properly. You know what I mean? Well done to United. But yeah, breaking news, Erik ten Hag staying and looking like he's going to sign a new contract. So that's that. Hopefully there's no more breaking news. I'm tired. But
hey, bro.
Other than that, that wraps it up. We'll be podding throughout the Euros. Hopefully we'll be back to the full lineup, Scurv and Wavy as well. But Ronaldo, any words before we depart?
Yeah, man, just keep supporting, man. Throughout the summer, we're here, man. Throughout the Euros, hopefully the camera will be working then, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're out here, man, for the love of the game. Just keep supporting,
definitely,
man. Don't know.
Definitely. We'll be back. I think we'll be back after the England game on Sunday, man. Might as well get some instant reaction and that. But other than that, man, don't forget to add up the socials. The socials will be active throughout the Euros. We promise. It's been a bit dry, but we will be active with the socials during the Euros. But other than that, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. But for myself, Dre, and Ronaldo, we're out. Peace.
Peace. Love.